Ringo's just waking up from a nap, and little Tammy. I figured I'd start with these guys because Tammy likes to run off. She doesn't like to be touched anymore. Not by Dad. Oh, it's the most she's let me touch her in a long time. Either way, thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. You can see how she's just kind of leaning away from me. She hates it. Ever since we got her fixed. Hey, buddy. Here's old Ringo. Little TM. He's such a cutie. Sometimes when we have the camera on, she's a little bit nice. Hey, Pinky. Nice to see you. Just so you know, I'm going to be working on sending out bottles of wine. It's been a hell of a month this month. But we got Ringo and Miss Tammy yawning. And yeah, me and the missus were just in Puerto Vallarta that she's done with me now. In Puerto Vallarta last week. We got out of there just before crap went nuts. And I'll be honest, my job's killing me right now. But I'm working on getting a new episode out. And thought I'd do a live and pet some cute cats. Yeah, we went to Mexico. We went to Puerto Vallarta for a few days. And while it was a fun place, it was just so touristy. I don't see myself ever wanting to really go back. But we got out of there just before stuff started to burn, luckily. Everyone was nice, though. It was a fun time. But we've got a new arrangement here. Oop, there goes Tammy. Getting away from it. We got a new arrangement at the farm. Lexi now gets this entire front room. So we'll come in and say hi to her. There she is. Hi, Queen. I've been tasked with making sure you get a good brushing today. How are you, sweetheart? Can we work on our angles? There we go. We got a good angle. So this little cutie's just been doing really well. But yeah, boy, Puerto Vallarta, it's an interesting place. I'd recommend if people want to visit Mexico for the first time and they don't know Spanish very well, it's a great place to visit. But boy, oh boy, talk about overpriced, watered down margaritas. Like the entire economy is based on them. Hey, Tay-Tay, nice to see you. So yeah, it's been... Where are you going? Where are you going? Stick up here on your pillow. This is Lexi's new throne. She hangs out in front of all of our kitsch gear. Here, I'll try this bigger one. And we really like it because we get to see her more. Yeah, I did not see... We did see a little ceviche, but not a lot. I thought I would be seeing it a lot more. It was more of like a fish taco town. And a lot more like pastor and... Wow, came back. And I've lost all my viewers. Thanks, YouTube. You're the best. But anybody that's still there, thanks for sticking around. Come on, sweets. Let me get in there. Hey, Nessa. Thanks for joining. What's up, Dave? And guys, I gotta apologize. I've been trying to keep content going pretty regularly, and I'll get working on it. It's just after having our power out for 8 days in the middle of winter, and then we kind of suddenly decided, like, let's go somewhere warm. And just got out. And then My life didn't get any easier when I got back. Come on, let me get that. You're such a good sport, Lexi. When do you want to go out? You want to go in the front? Come on. Whew. Yeah, it felt weird, but to be fair, stuff did get weird when I got back. But weird in a good way. Let's see if Lexi wants to go out in the front. As you can see, the farm's, everything out here is starting to wake up. It's about 80 degrees. Come on out. Come on. Well, she has knob knees. So Lexi's a very unique gal. She's also about 19. She's kind of arthritic. And she's doing everything she can to keep moving along on this planet. But she's an absolute sweetheart. And yeah, we're looking, it's like really warm out, about 80 degrees today. I've got all my seed starters in the greenhouse going nuts. Yeah, I agree about the staycation. That would have been nice too. I'm always a fan of the staycation, especially since I got the farm. But my wife grew up in Africa. She used to travel all the time. Her family travels all the time, and she really wanted to get out of the country. And to be fair, from where we are, I think the round trip tickets were like $500 each, which, you know, in the grand scheme of flying around, that wasn't bad. Then our hotel was only about $500, so, you know, it didn't break the bank, but we were definitely putting stuff on the credit card. Cosequin supplements for the arthritis. We don't use Cosequin for Lexi, but I have used Cosequin for the other dogs. Yeah, and it was Southwest too, so we were like packed in like sardines, but you know, it wasn't the worst. And yeah, like flying places, out of the way prices have been going up in this world, you know, flying still seems to be kind of the same. And yeah, hit the like button, guys, and you know, please subscribe and check out some of the channel. Check out some of our other videos. Gosh, I want to comb that little knot out of her back. Let me get that. Let me get it. Your mom's gonna be so happy. Oh. Yep, she is doing, this is probably her first porch inspection in quite a while. Look at all the hair that got out. Just that one little knot. It's definitely that time of year where she's shedding her winter fur. Oh yeah, Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm playlist. Yeah. We try to do nothing too sudden. Oh, the other reason why we went to is all of Mary's plants in the greenhouse, her tropical plants, died from the power outage. Oh, let me get that. Oh, girlfriend. What happened there? What happened there? What happened right there? Oh, you're such a good sport. Thank you. I'm gonna need two hands to get that. Yeah, she was shattered from that because, you know, she's been growing those plants for 5 years out there, spending hundreds of dollars a month during the winter trying to keep them alive and keep them heated. And she's actually gotten to the point where it was working. But 8 days at sub 20-degree temperature is going to kill any plant. A lot of the cactuses did survive though, which is weird. So she still has a table. So I picked up a bunch of starters. Or I shouldn't say starters. I picked up a bunch of seeds. And I'm going to make starters. And I'm going to try to sell some starters so then kind of help her come up with money to buy more plants. I should give her a treat. I will give her a treat when we go back inside. Gosh, look at that big burr on the side of her. Oh well. I will. I'll let her know. Oh, we also had tragedy over at the neighbors. Kevin, the oldest goat, passed away. And I had to go over there and help my neighbor dig a hole for Kevin, so we could bury Kevin. They didn't want to. Kevin was like a pet for them. He was like a member of the family. Look at her go. A lot of work to get going on the farm here. You should see all the fallen trees and stuff I have to clean up. I don't know, you can't really tell from the picture. Oh wow, share community seeds. That's really cool. Yeah, I picked up some heirloom seeds online, different stuff that people like to grow. And you know, people on Marketplace that have greenhouses will just sort of get that stuff set up and then throw a little ad on Marketplace. One of the things I do have going is I have about 60 or 70 elderberry plants, seedlings going, and people will pay up to $20 each for one of those. Pinky, you are in Miami. I'm sure there's great ceviche there. Oh, maybe we can see the donkeys. There goes Lexi on a look. Josh, can you believe that for 19, she's still just walking around like this? To be fair, it is a gorgeous day out though. I'll go follow her. You can keep going. We got these yellow flowers that just sort of pop up in the middle of winter, right at the end of the winter. It's always the first sign of spring. They're all over. Oh, here comes Ringo. Oh, look at that, I got a bunch of it. What's up, Ringo? Oh, we'll get closer to the Wi-Fi. Come on. The reason I'm finally doing a live stream is because I finally got my solid internet connection back. How's that? Is it a little better? Elevator guide rail. Happy Saturday. And guys, we'd love it if you could like and subscribe. We're the Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm. We like to have old dogs and cats. Some young cats too, but mostly old dogs, and this old cat right here. Ringo gets along really well with the dogs. What's going on with Ringo is he's just his own soul. He is a free spirit. And honestly, for a cat, he's one of the coolest cats I've ever known. Oh man, warm spring breeze. And Ringo is one of the dogs. He's part of the pack. Like he'll cuddle up and sleep next to him. He's fearless. So if you want to get private messages to me, you can just write at happyolddogendcatfarm@gmail.com. And I'm not going to put out any personal information. Dog shit cam. Is the picture still bad? But yeah, write to happyolddogendcatfarm@gmail, and I can share info. What's up, sir? Is the cam giving out a bad image? Happy old dog and cat farm. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll try to bring it inside here. And to be fair, YouTube did drop out earlier too. Hey, Helen. Hey, you be nice. It's more Lexi has the issue with Ringo than Ringo has an issue with Lexi. Hey, stop that. So it's happy, HAPPY, old, OLD, dog, DOG, and AND, cat, CAT, farm, FARM. Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm. And yeah, YouTube has been a little screwy lately. Come on. Come on. Oh, don't get so grumpy. Yeah, Lexi still has a little pepper in her. Lexi, we can go inside. You gonna let me pick you up? All right, sorry for the poor quality cam. I'm trying to grab Miss Lexi. Come here. Come on. Come on. You. Let's get you inside. Let's get you. Hey, calm down. Oh, you grumpy old gal. Let's go inside. Get you inside. All right, guys. Say hi to the dog. Stay out. You can't come in here. I'm just gonna start eating her food. Miss Sophia. Mama. Okay, get back. Go on, get out. You don't get special treatment. Why don't you and Ringo get along? There we go. I was going to be so happy about that. Hypernova Steve, thanks a lot. And folks, sorry for the poor quality of picture. Hopefully it's gotten a little better. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if the picture's looking better. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. I know you're all tangled up from the winter. All right, let me get this side. There you go. That feels a little better, doesn't it? Where's the dogs? They're in the other room. I'm just gonna brush Lexi for a few more minutes in here, and then we'll go hang out with the dogs. Where are you going? Where are you going? 2 and 10s? So either way, this is Lexi's new room. Got all sorts of plants and places for her to hang and chill. I'm working on getting that undercoat. As you can see, we are working on it. She's 19 though, and you don't want to pull at her too much. Good to see you too, Dave, and I'll try to have more of a presence online. It's been a heck of a February. Go on, get back. But yeah, we got to keep the kitty cats separated because Tammy's got feline immunodeficiency syndrome, and Lexi's got some lifelong infection that we have to. Long story short, we have to keep Tammy separate from Lexi. There's Miss Shelby finally appearing. Hello. And here's everyone. Here's Mr. Preacher. Miss Mama. Little Bernie. Our ice queen, Saphira. And Miss Shelby with her ears that'll fly to the moon. And we're a lot closer to the Wi-Fi, so hopefully we get a better image. Okay, Mama. I only got one hand, but thank you for being polite and waiting. And our little guy Bernie, who we found out has a little bit of an issue with his liver. So we're going to get him on some meds. Hopefully take care of that. Because he's losing weight, but at the same time he's got this big old gut. So we're wondering what's going on with that, but he's probably about 15. Hey Silvio, how are you doing? A Belgian Shepherd on my channel if you want to see it. Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, Silvio, if you subscribe to my channel, I'll be able to see that you subscribed, and I'll definitely follow you back. You got a big gut too, like old Bernie? This guy. I love this guy. He's such a loyal, cute dog. These are all just the greatest dogs. Well, good. Keep training. This guy, though, he's got some anger issues. He doesn't like Saphira. But it's like, it's Chihuahua anger, so it's not really too consequential. But every night after he eats dinner, he gets a little bit pissed off at Saphira. Is the gut tight? Yeah, it's kind of tight. His gut is a little tight, and he just had an EEG done, and his liver's slightly enlarged. So we're going to put him on the liver. The vet wants to put him on some liver medication, and hopefully that'll suss things out. So Deborah, we're the happy old dog and cat farm. I've always had a pack of dogs, and when my original pack passed away, and if you go back on the channel, you can see me walking with my original pack. And when they passed away, my wife, who worked in emergency vet medicine for 10 years, told me about a sanctuary called Old Friends Senior Dog Center. And at Old Friends, you adopt the older dogs, and they'll pay for the veterinary care and the food. Well, if they're on a special diet, they'll pay for the food, but they'll pay for the veterinary care and medications, which is huge. So we try to keep 5, and we tend to lose one about every 6 months, and then we go and get another one. And that's what we do here. We just rescue older dogs that don't have a place to stay, and we bring them out here to the farm, and we let them live their last days here. And they have access to a dog door and a 1/4 acre fenced in yard at 24 hours a day. And then also, at least once a day, we all go out on adventures on the farm. And then we film the adventures. And we have a fun time. And we go and visit the donkeys next door. We go visit Sassy the horse, my other neighbors. And we also adopted a cat that was really sick named Ringo, and got him back to health. And then recently we found a cat in our barn, a little cute kitten, and we named her Lexi, and she's part of our family now. And then we also have our orange tabby, who's 19 years old, Lexi, who we were hanging out with originally at the beginning of the stream. So yeah, I mean, like, so, you know, Mama, we're coming on 3 years with Mama and Saphira. Shelby, she's an older gal, but she seems to stay pretty healthy. She's on a lot of meds though, like she's on 3 different medications. And then Bernie, he's an interesting guy. He's a tough little dog, man. He really is a tough guy. And then Preacher, way out there, the little white Chi-Chi, he was abandoned at a church, which apparently is fairly common for people to abandon animals at churches. And yeah, I figured out of all the things I could do with my life, this is probably one of the ones that makes me the happiest, and I want to share it with everybody. And I want to try to help everyone spread the message to adopt older dogs and cats if you have the opportunity or the means, because they are the chillest, coolest animal you can ever get. God didn't want Chi-Chi. Well, it's probably the pastor didn't want the Chi-Chi. And you know, Bernie's got some Chi-Chi in him too. Well, here he comes. But yeah, this little guy sleeps with us in bed, and he's a happy little dude. We totally love him. We spoil him. He gets special treatment, but that's the Chihuahua personality. They need special treatment, right? Mama, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. Yeah, Lecho King. Le Chow HK1MG. Good to see you. It's been a while. We didn't have power for 8 days. I just got my wired internet hooked back up so I can finally do an okay live stream. I'm working on putting out another episode for the channel. I'm working on getting a bunch of shorts out so you guys can get little bits of the happy old dog and cat farm. So yeah, I was really, really hobbled and humbled by February. Let me see if I can get both of them in a shot. Thanks, Mask Lady. We've got 5 of them, and we try to keep 5. We adopt older dogs, and we bring them out to the farm and let them live their last days here as happy and as freely as possible. Why are you licking the floor? Mama. Don't lick the floor. We're in the Middle Tennessee area north of Nashville, and it's about 80 degrees here today. And it's weird because yesterday it was almost 30 degrees. And yeah, like I said before, if you want to contact me, just write happyolddogandcatfarm@gmail.com. I'm going to start checking that more often. We've recently started making Happy Old Dog and Cat Farm fruit wine. I know I promised to send out some bottles, and I plan on getting to that later on tonight. I just have to figure out some stuff and get going on that. Yeah, it's a cozy old 110-year-old farmhouse you're in. Yeah, and my message to the world is it is easier. It is easier to be empathetic towards older animals. They are so chill. Like, the idea of having a puppy right now just sounds exhausting to me because it would need so much attention. Let me get that eye booger. Eye boogers. Thank you. And that's what I'm saying. Go down to your local shelter. Ask about the oldest dog there. And I gotta tell you, everyone's terrified of death and the afterlife, and a great way to approach mortality is to help a dog or a cat cross the rainbow bridge. You really learn about yourself, and it changes you, makes you better, and it makes you realize what's really important in life. What's really important in life is Saphira, Bernie, and Mama, my queen, Mama. That's right, you are queen. You are queen. And yes, of course, little preacher. Yeah, they are cute. I'm really lucky, man. Every day I come home, no matter what mood I'm in, I'm just in a good mood immediately whenever I see these guys. Maybe not 100% of the time because of all the old poop Viking here. He likes to just poop everywhere sometimes. When he's stressed out, but we deal with it. Got my little guys here. Hi. Hey, little preacher. He's not much of a camera dog for close-up shots. What do you say, Bernie? And old Bernie, he's definitely deaf. Without a doubt, we figured out. He is a long boy, but he's got that long body, but he's definitely deaf. Hey, Bernie. Bernie, can you hear me? Yeah, he's just coming in. But yeah, other than that, I hope everyone's been doing great. Um, and I hope to stream a little bit more often. I know that my life has literally been insane. Um, Plus, God, got to get taxes done. And I've been working on that. There's been so many. It's amazing how they get you in the early part of the year. How really February really catches up with you. My first name is Patrick. You can just call me Pat. I can show you. Let's turn off this dishwasher for a second. This is our latest batch of wine that I'm brewing. I'm just letting it degas. Still degassing a little bit, but we're gonna call this Tammy's Tropical Red, and it's a mixture of guava and passion fruit. You be quiet, and some grapes. Jacksonville, Florida. Heike, great to see you. And here's one of our wines. We have Preacher's Pulpit pineapple wine, which we got chilling in the fridge. And then we also have Old Bernie's Berry Blue blueberry wine. And I gotta tell you, this wine, it's a dark blueberry wine. You can even see how it's a little cloudy still. We use wild blueberries, the little blueberries, and boy, oh boy, it's like a Merlot. And Pinky, I'm getting yours sent off. I am driven to get yours sent off. I actually had a few people write me that want me to send them stuff. Oh, look at this. There's El Ringo. Yeah, we love blueberries too, and I got to tell you, blueberry wine is amazing. It's gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Yeah, I even did my research. Sorry, we got to keep our garbage up in the air, or else dogs eat it. I even did my research and ordered special boxes, and then you get a bag, and then an air pump, and you actually fill up the bag around the bottle of wine before you put it in the box. So specifically for sending it safely. So that came in about a week right before I left for Mexico. So some wine processes can take months, but there's like if you do lighter fruits like pineapple for one is really a very quick wine to make and delicious. I think pineapple is probably one of the best wines you can make. You can do it in 30 days, but you have to buy a couple specialized ingredients. Otherwise, 3 to 4 months for a batch. But I've been doing this 30-day method, and it works out pretty well. It's ended up taking me like 40 days, but it's just because I'm using like thicker fruit. But I will say that I probably spent about $200 in supplies, and it ended up giving me about 25 bottles of wine, and then a bunch of stuff left over to make other batches. So the decoration in the house is such a vibe. Yeah, we got vibes here, man. So I'm a former art director in the film business, and I worked in set decoration and set dressing and did a lot of art direction stuff, and I was always actively going out and looking for weird art and cool vintage stuff to get. And then my wife's just a plant addict, so we have plants everywhere, and like this is an old piggy bank here, and it's probably from like the 1920s or 1930s, if not earlier. And yeah, it's a little dusty, but this is probably worth $500 or $600, and I picked it up for like $1. We got about 5.5 acres here. Yeah, and I think originally this came out for the original version of King Kong, but the thing with old chalkware, so like this is compressed chalk. See, it's got the slit in the back. Old piggy banks didn't have holes in the bottom of them. And that's how you can tell the oldest piggy banks. Because if you were going to open the piggy bank, you had to smash it open back in the day, and that's why they're so rare. That's the other weird thing too. I don't think there's no coin inside. But yeah, I have a feeling this came. I haven't done any research on it in quite a while, but I have a feeling this came out for probably the original version of King Kong. And yeah, so it's like I've got an eye for stuff, and like when you look at clues on things and stuff like that, you can tell like, oh, this is worth a lot more than you think it is. And yeah, they didn't. Whoever sold that didn't realize. Yeah, we are living the life here, life at the farm. Luckily, all my wife's plants survived the power outage that were on the inside. She did pretty well. But yeah, we had almost a complete loss of all of her tropical plants in the greenhouse. Don't you get angry. The humidity here, It's a little humid. It's not bad. Usually in Tennessee, the humidity just hits you really hard, but if I had to call it anything, I'd call it a little bit above normal and darn near perfect. Like the breeze right now kind of feels like a warm hug. And yeah, it's actually my favorite time of year, but I got to get all this old growth off. From the morning glories, this is all old dead morning glory stems. And I got to get all that. We've got all this sweet basil everywhere. Or no, I'm sorry, that's purple sage. Grows like wild down here. Um, the dogs mostly do, but little Chihuahua has a problem with is holding a grudge against Saphira, and we don't think we're going to be able to get it out to resolve it. But Saphira tries to stay away from her, from Preacher, but he still gets pissed off. Me and my wife went on a little road trip to Louisville one year, and when we came back, he had a little mark on the top of his head, and ended up hating her. Ended up hating her forever, and I have a feeling like Saphira dispensed some justice on him. Lexi's doing great. In fact, we can go back in and maybe she's calmed down. I was brushing her a little bit and getting her overstimulated. So this is Lexi's new room. I don't know if you caught the early part of the live stream. We decided to move her up front here and give Ringo and Tammy the bathroom and the entire second floor and the catio. But here's our queen. You don't have to get up. We're just going to pet you. Oh, I'm the cook. My wife can cook, but she's a microbiologist and gets wore out by it. Yeah, and she's got her nice little throne here she really loves. And honestly, I love it too. I get to see her more. And if you want to see a vibe, here's a vibe for you. Oh, you've got so many knots down there. How am I ever going to get to that? How am I ever going to get your belly? Yeah, I'll show you a little bit of this stuff. Gosh, this stuff's probably 70 years old at this point. And then my wife that's a vanilla plant. We've got just a lot of plants and a lot of weird stuff. Got a huge crocheted Jesus. Really cool map of Africa. And we have our queen of the farm. Yeah, I actually do some cooking live streams too. Which can be fun. I didn't feel like doing any today though. I've been doing so much cooking. We have so much food here. You purring beauty. You're such cutie. Thank you. Show it to your ma. I'd love it. Honestly, I almost want to go out for Chinese food tonight, but I don't know. We've been eating so much. Why don't you want to look at your fans? Hey, hey, don't you want to look at your fans? Don't you want to say hi to your fans? Oh, look at that cute little tongue sticking out. Look at that cute little tongue sticking out. Show us that cute little tongue. Show us that cute little tongue. Who does the grocery shopping? We both do. They turn into 18-pound dictators. Well, luckily Miss Lexi was kind of the runt of the litter. She's 19 years old and she is a rare female, and albeit she is our queen, she's a benevolent queen. She's no dictator. In fact, I couldn't think of a more perfect cat than Miss Lexi. But I agree, orange cats can turn into dictators. This is Lexi. She's turning 19 in August. Oh, your cat draws blood. I'm sorry. It sounds like a spicy cat. We've been pretty lucky with cats then. But we've had Lexi for almost 10 years now, and she's always had free reign, and she had a catio and access. Why do you keep looking away? Look towards us. Look towards us, cutie. Lexi's an orange tabby. She is. Sometimes gets eye bugs. Got your eye boogers. We're starting to worry about her teeth. We think she has a tooth problem, and there's no veterinarian that will put a 19-year-old cat under anesthesia. Yeah, orange tabbies are cute. Well, we're coming up on it. I'll try to do another live stream tomorrow. If you guys want to come on back, probably about the same time. I got an episode I need to get working on. But it's always great seeing you guys. I'll give you a little scan of the room. I'm a big black velvet guy. I like black velvet paintings, so if I find a black velvet animal painting, I'm going to buy it. This one's kind of a unique one. Not too many do the techno unicorn. This is also another amazing black velvet. Harry named it for former Prince Harry. Oh. And yeah, it's funny too, because For some reason, we had both of these hung up, and then years later, we end up with two black tuxedo cats that look exactly like these two cats. We realized it one day. But yeah, you all have a great Saturday, and hopefully I have some time to check in with you guys on Sunday. Thanks for checking out the artwork. Thanks for checking out the farm. And please like and subscribe. And always remember that adopting older dogs and cats is going to be a great experience. And if you have the means to do it, please do it. In the meantime, love you all. Bye.